And we're live on Facebook. Yes, I'm ready. They're telling my friends that I'm live. What's up, y'all? Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? It's your main man, IC Jonez, the host of Hot Tea with IC Jonez right here on Room Service Radio. Today we doing it podcast style and live style, man. I pride myself on having a radio show, okay? They'd be like, oh, you got a little podcast? No, I have a radio show. So, it's nothing against podcasts at all, because I'm actually going to take my audio and get it on air, because my actual guest today was like, you ain't on Spotify, bro. What you doing, man? You know what? I know Anchor FM. I know, man. I'm tripping, bro. But I just love being live and y'all seeing my face. And my special guest, and Deacon T, which Deacon T just stepped out the room because we're not actually visually live on Room Service Radio right now, visually. We're live audio-wise, so that's why I say it's like a podcast. So if you're listening right now and you're on roomserviceradio.com, shout out to you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. You feel me? And watching me when we are live. I definitely appreciate everybody that be tuning in to Hot Tea with IC Jonez every Thursday and Friday, 12 to 2. I love my station. I love what we got going on, man. I just appreciate all the people and all the guests that have come through to the show, man. I'm definitely appreciative of everyone who hits me and like, man, can I get on the show? Can I get on the show? You feel me? And of course, it is some things you have to do to get on my show. So once you DM me, you'll find out what it is, what it look like, what it sound like. You know what I mean? Of course, I do got the playlist. We're going to have some music playing today as well. Got some cool dudes on my playlist and some cool females rocking on my playlist. One of the cool females is Lady Finesse, featuring Trey Bizzle. You feel me? About that. You know what I mean? So anyway, again, thank all y'all. Let me get over here. Facebook, thank you much. Hey, Instagram, thank you much. I'm live on Hot Tea with IC Jonez on Instagram, and I'm live on my I.C.Jonez page on Facebook. So if y'all tuning in right now, thank y'all for watching, man. Let me give some shout outs real quick. Marco Suave, Upgrade Tay, Bentley Bucks.
Bucks, boy.
Wow,
like
Weeze. Weeze Threes, what's happening, man? GMB Weeze in the building. So shout out to y'all watching over there. K Fly was heading over here, man.
Hey, Fly.
Yeah,
the
man.
Conglomerate.
And look, we over here on Bulletheads House, you feel me?
Bulletheads House.
What's happening, man? How y'all feeling over there? Thank y'all for tuning in, man. And
Bulletheads House.
man, once again, our apologies for the technical difficulties today for not being visually live, but we are audio live and we are live on social media. So make sure you tune in, tap in. You can share the live, 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 share the live. Let people know. You can comment. You feel me? If you got some questions yourself and we're watching the video, we may ask the question. You know what I mean? Even if you got a question for me and you want to ask Bullethead to ask me, let's get in.
Yeah,
so
ahead.
Today, it's the interviewer interviewing the interviewer.
Yeah.
That I got that from Just Be.
Just Be. Right. Shout out to Just Be.
Shout out Just Be,
Yo,
man.
what's good?
Look, the only time Herbo just tapped in, bro. You killed that battle last night, man. Ew, stinky on Thizzler. You feel me? He was really thizzling on the roof. You know what I mean?
What's up, man?
Vegas versus everybody happened last night on Thizzler, man.
Really?
Yeah, man, it was crazy.
What's up?
And they did the Vegas versus everybody, and it's selective because at the end of the day, he's gonna do it for everybody. So it's gonna be like San Diego versus everybody and all that good stuff, right? But last night, Vegas won everything.
Where at?
It was on social media.
Was it out?
was
Where
on
they do it
Instagram.
at, though?
He's wherever he's at, and we are in Vegas.
He was standing up for Vegas?
Versus anybody who tapped in.
Really?
And Ty Herbo, I caught his, I caught the other female, and I think I caught one other dude. And people was fumbling, man, and Vegas took over,
They
man.
was standing up?
Vegas took over, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I want to give a shout out to y'all, you feel me? So anyway, let me introduce my special guest today. My special guest is, do I call you Jeremy too? I can
You
do
can
that.
call me Jeremy Johnson,
Yeah, man.
man, but mostly, you know, my people will call me Bullet or
Bullet.
Bullethead.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got Jeremy, a.k.a. Bullethead in the building.
Bulletheads House.
Hey, that's the tag. And yes, just
No,
be,
Drake.
yo, what's good?
Yo. Bulletheads House.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up,
Let me
IC,
get
man?
you-
Thank you for having me, man.
Let me
Thank
get
you
you
for
in
having
there,
me, man.
Man, thank you.
Yeah,
you
man.
feel me?
Glad to
And you
be
got
here.
that little Victorious on
Yeah,
me. You
man.
smell me? Look
Yeah,
at that.
man. I had to come through represent, man. Shout out to Ducks and Tito, man.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
Man, we go
Gotta
so far
represent.
back, bro. So far back.
Yeah, East
So,
Side.
yeah, man. That's it right there.
Yeah.
So let's get into it, man. What exactly do you do so you can let the people know what's up?
Bulletheads House.
Yes.
So what we do is we support local businesses. We put the spotlight on small businesses.
Yes.
I've been kind of labeled as a foodie.
Yes.
And
That's
food
what I've
vlogger.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So what we do is we'll go and do an episode and film some food and tell you guys the address. I'll throw in the news on my show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an influencer.
Yeah.
I'm a vlogger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we mention where the restaurant or business barbershop is located, you know, and we go there, put the spotlight on it, and then I'll drop the episode, YouTube, clips on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, you name it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Social
man.
media.
Social media. But I started off just family vlogging.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You interview the owners of the places you go eat.
We talk to them. You know, we get a drop. You know, they'll do a drop for us, and sometimes like lately, the owners have been reaching out to me, and what I'll do is I'll be like, can you send me like a little small paragraph of how you got started and what you're doing now?
Yes.
So a lot of these owners were chefs at somebody else's spot, and they saved their bread up and got their own business.
Yes.
A lot of these owners, you know, just got it out the mud and wanted their own business, man, and are starting to just get it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Some of them, it's in their family blood to
Right.
have the restaurant passed on, or
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Family-owned joints, but
Some, yes.
yeah, they reach out, and not me interviewing them like a podcast, but they'll do a drop and be like, "Yo, shout out Bulletheads House, man," which is really, really dope. And some of the owners, they don't want to be on camera, so they'll just tell me a little bit about how they got into it, and we'll grab like an employee if we can and have them do a shout out to Bulletheads House.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of people like to be reserved.
Some, you know what? But a lot of people like to be on camera, man.
So what is it, about 30% are reserved out of 100?
Ooh, yeah, about 30 of them. About 30, man. Like when we were at Fat Boys, man, shout out to Universal Fake Kings and Everything Arrogance, man, with Evan and Tank and Steve. When we were there, the line was just packed, right? And out of all the people, there was probably like 2 with their arms crossed. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
One of them, I got him to open up a little bit. He, white redneck dude,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? He was a redneck.
Yeah.
But, you know, he was cool though.
Yeah.
And he just said he don't watch YouTube. He watches movies.
Right.
And I was like, what's your favorite movie? He's like, I don't know, but I like Clint Eastwood. I said, I knew that. I could tell.
Right.
I could tell. And just put a smile on his face.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But put a smile on his face. Another lady, she didn't want to be on camera, but I got 1, 2, I got like 4 or 5 people to interact that day.
Yeah.
The dudes at Universal Fake Kings, Tank and Evan, they just were watching. They were just watching how I got down.
Yeah.
And I felt like I hit them up like the next week, I was like, hey man, my bad when I was getting my hair cut. I didn't mean to not talk to y'all, but I was in my zone. And Tank was like, nah, man, we were just enjoying the show.
Yep.
We were just watching how it was dope just to be there and watch you get
No
down.
disrespect taken.
Nah, man, they really just appreciated watching me and how the energy I put out when I go places.
You in your element.
I'm in my zone.
Yeah.
I'm on 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I go in and I'm talking to people. I want people to feel good. I want people to say, you know, talk about the restaurant they go to. They'll tell you how long they've been going there.
See, that's something I wanted to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
One, digital kitchen, right? I do the digital kitchen series, right? So when they can't make it to the station, I'll go to their restaurant and they'll prepare a table and we just talk about them. I do the interview, the Hot Seat with IC Jonez, but the digital kitchen series, right? And then from there, I wanted to get a little deeper with like how Guy does it, you know, with the Triple D, the Diners,
Drives,
and Dives,
Yeah.
where he's in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Take a little bit more relationship to get back there. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, for me, it's not about the food just yet. It's about their story. You know, it's the hot seat, right? And so But then when Big Jerk was like, oh, we're looking for workers or this, that, and the third, and they're doing a nightlife thing with the one on Sahara. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, I would like to like be the one that does a different type of hosting where I get to film the people when they're done eating. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, you enjoy the food? What plate did you have today? Did you enjoy the service? And, you know, make them excited about it. Yeah. And Bullethead does that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I don't necessarily have to do that. That's your lane.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Lane.
And I like it.
But you could do it too.
We could do it, you know, but
it's enough for everybody.
It's like, why when I can just join you if I could? You know what I mean?
Come on the show, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Every
like
Monday I got a spot.
Feel me? So that now that I know that, I'm happy. I'm happy to join.
Come on through, dog. But it's enough for everybody though. You can vlog it and do that. Yeah. You can vlog it and do that. I'm the type that I'd actually help you. Right. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, what? Oh, all of a sudden IC want to do this. No, I'm the type that'd be like, all right, let's go. If I could give you some pointers or show you some stuff.
But I would come to you too, though.
That'd be dope.
Now, it's like, when I'm watching all the people, it's like, oh, he's doing what I would like to do. Let me go holler at him.
You got to.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I'm not finna just do it and like, nah, bro. You feel me?
Like the podcast game. Ain't no way. I love K Fly. I ain't a dick rider, dog. I'm a grown man.
Correct.
But I'm not gonna jump into this podcast game and you ain't gonna pay homage to K Fly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You ain't gonna pay homage. I hit you up. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I hit you up. I hit the people in the podcast game up. Yeah. You know what I mean? My boys out of Texas, a couple, Joe and Dre. They got a #1 podcast down there in Texas, man. Word. They got like an 80% female audience. Ooh. They doing major numbers.
That's amazing.
Major streams. I think they're like 15,000 streams or something. But for them to have their season 1 that many streams,
go crazy.
Come on, dog.
Yes, sir.
I tap in with them for advice. I tap in with the people who are doing podcasts. So if you hit me up for the food vlogging, respect.
We're going that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's ways to this.
I have a lot going on, and that was like one of the goals I would like to attain. But doing what you do, what made you get into family vlogging?
Oh, man. My family. You know, and I have a background. I was at 97.5 for 4.5 years. Okay. I was there in the entertainment industry, man, from 03 to 07. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was there on the hot team. I was there on the radio station in the mornings with Mike P and Deja on doing street stops with the big fat Mexican, you know. Word. That entertainment's in me. So my kids, man, put me on the YouTube, and they was like, always watching YouTube. And I'm like, we could do that. Our family's hella interesting. Okay. You know what I mean? You got a black kid, you know, you got a black dude, Mexican girlfriend. My kids is mixed. Their kids are mixed. Her kids are mixed. We're all blended together. Man, let's start recording all this stuff that we do at the house. Let's do it. You guys watching these people, and they, you know, they put them up on a pedestal to a point where they think they can't be at that level. Yes. And I'm like, nah.
It's for everybody.
I'm like, we can do this. We can brand this. I'm like, we can do this, right? Yeah. January 1st, 2020, I'm in the car with my cousin Sonia, man. We're driving to the strip. And right when we get in the car, I said, Sonia, I'm going to start a vlog. I'm going to start a show called Bulletheads House. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start it right now. And I'm already recording. This is the first episode. It's called Quick Car Conversation. Go all the way down to the very first video month. And we're recording, and I pull up on the other car, and I'm filming them, and then we just start vlogging again about some other stuff, you know, fart in the car and lock the windows. Yeah. You know what I mean? Then we start filming some other stuff. And I just got into it, like showing like how my kids interact. So as they got older, like the teenagers are too cool for school. So they started to branch off, but still I got my son who's just with it. My son is with it 100%. He gets happy. He wants us to vlog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the older ones, you know, it's 5 kids, me and my girl Mo, plus we got Loki and Kalo added, so then we got Ian. It's 10 of us, Bulletheads House. Wow. Yeah, man. Yeah,
that's
man.
A lot of people.
Me, Mo, Abby, Angel, Sophia, Susan, Young Pop, the only boy. Yeah. 2 dogs. Loki, the sister, just moved out. Shout out to Loki, my co-host. She just moved out from Arizona. Okay. And K Aloha. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's a big tribe, man.
What is The goal now.
The goal
now
for Bulletheads House now.
Yeah. Because in January it was just the vlog.
January was the vlog. We started food vlogging in May.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I did the first food vlog when I pulled up in Farm Basket with me and my son. Then,
Farm Basket.
Man.
The only one in Las Vegas.
Only one now. Remember when it used to be like 4 of them?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that one, man, you know, that we vlogged it. I didn't know what I was doing. Barely filmed food. Barely did anything.
Okay.
Did another one, and it wasn't so good, you know, with the sushi. It was called Sushi or a Burger, me and my girl Mo.
Okay.
And we didn't know what we were going to eat with sushi or a burger. Went to the sushi restaurant, filmed the menu, but when I got the food, I fast-forwarded through the food hella fast. It was just janky.
Okay.
Very janky.
Okay.
But people still paid attention and were like, hey, show the food more. People were still rooting for me. Hey, show the food more. Got with my boy JJ, man, James Johnson, man, and we went to Smoke and Fire LV.
Okay.
You know, and vlogged that. And we were like, hey, man, let's do this every Monday. Let's hit a local spot up and let's spend our money at a local spot versus us going to eat out at a fast food spot. That's what really got us into it.
Yes.
Is putting the dollar back,
Yep.
you know, into the Vegas
Which is
community.
very important.
Man.
And they're not just, you're not looking for a handout. Like, hey, I got this, you know, vlog and
Nah.
can you give us the food? And no, you like, don't even worry about it. We about to,
We're gonna cash out.
and we're gonna put you up here.
It was pricey too, man. Some we were doing it in just $90, $80, just him and I.
For two people.
Two people. We
Yep.
were coming out of pocket.
Yep.
But then it was like we started to catch traction.
Yep.
So it's like, man, yeah, we on to something.
What is your
The goal?
well, yeah, now.
That goal now though is Bulletheads House on a major network. Bulletheads House in Japan, Bulletheads House in France.
Love it.
Travel.
Love it.
That's the goal, is for me to have my feet overseas.
Love it.
You know what I mean? Calling home,
Yes.
FaceTiming my daughter, telling her, hey, I'll be home in a week. You better have stuff right.
Yep.
That's the goal. Bulletheads House is to travel to a restaurant overseas.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? That's the goal.
Amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's the goal.
The why.
Why?
Yeah.
I believe, man, it helps. It puts the spotlight on the business. It helps me. I do what I love. I love to eat. I love to interact with people. I love people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I like
a lot
to
of people
see.
don't. That I
No, they don't. Some people hate.
like, why do you do what you do?
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm meant for this. I'm meant for the entertainment industry.
That's good.
And when I left the radio station, it was on bad terms.
Okay.
I had fell off from a drug addiction and some other stuff.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm back to take what's rightfully mine.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And to continue to shine and be that light when you walk into a room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People,
Yeah.
look, it's good vibes, good energy.
Yeah.
Good transparency. Hey, man, I feel like I've known you.
Yep.
Yeah, good. Because that's how I want you to be.
Because it is the real me
Correct.
on this vlog.
Yes, sir.
Feel me?
Yes, sir.
I love it, man. So we talking off air, and 4 years old, you hit Las Vegas.
1987, East Side. Sunchase Apartments, Pecos and Desert Inn, right by Winchester.
You better know.
Sunchase, man.
For sure, right?
Yeah, man.
So the whole time grew up on the east side.
East Side. Grew up on the East Side. My parents moved to Summerlin in when I was 18.
Okay.
When I was 18, my mom moved back with my dad. They were split up that whole time.
Okay.
And when I was 18, she moved in with my dad. I'm like, why you moving in with him? He could kick me out.
Yep.
Y'all been separate this whole time.
Yep.
5 years. Then he gonna move back in. He gonna kick me out. But Pops was cool. Pops would stand up.
Yeah.
Pops would stand up.
Yeah.
You know, he apologized multiple times.
Okay.
For those times, for the years that they was gone.
Yes.
So I held it over him.
Yeah.
I held it over him till I was like 25.
Okay.
I tried to get away with murder, dog. Like
you owe me.
Yeah, I was out of spite. Yeah, man, coming in the house fucked up 4 in the morning, 3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Trying to blame it on him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Nah, you can only do it so many times.
Yeah,
he's
until
like,
you gotta
bro,
take responsibility.
I've apologized to you.
Yes.
You gotta stop throwing that in my face.
Yes.
How old are you now?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Perfect.
You know, so man, that's when but moving up there when I was 18 was a culture shock, you know?
Summerlin?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
What part of Summerlin?
Charleston and Cimarron.
Oh yeah,
And then,
that's not Rainbow and Smoke Ranch.
Not at all. Not at all. Yo, not at all. I had a taste of it. I had a taste of it though in '97.
Yeah. Okay.
I had a taste of it in '97. I was a freshman at Palo because my mom moved to Atlanta. I didn't want to live in Atlanta, so I moved my dad for second semester of high school.
Okay.
And that taste of seeing kids driving Benzes and Lexuses, and it was their car.
Yes.
It wasn't mommy's car. No. It wasn't daddy's car. It was plushed out kids, stoner kids coming to school with lots of money. You know what I mean? Yep. And that a glimpse of that was way different than the East Side Preppy.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Because they had different type of preppies on the West Side too.
Yeah.
You know, because they had the nice communities. The East Side Preppy was this is my mom's car, but still they had money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, some of the kids from Shap, parents owned Anderson Dairy and stuff like that. They was preppy, but not compared to Summerlin. Palo Verde was a whole nother beast.
Even the kids I grew up with, they didn't have the Benzes, but they definitely had their own car, like a used vehicle.
Accord.
Or the parents went and got a new one.
And gave them a car.
Yeah. No. At 16, 17 years old.
Yeah.
For sure. You know what I mean? So I get it, man. I didn't get my first car till I was a senior. In high school, and then it was an old school Monte Carlo 77.
A 77 Monte?
Yeah, you feel me? That was my thing, man. That was my thing, man. I can't wait to get it back.
77 Monte, huh?
I went to work for Chuck E. Cheese as well.
Word.
Me and the homegirls, we had Chuck right there on Lake Mead in Torrey Pond, Rock Springs. You know what I mean? That was the Chuck E. Cheese. And getting to it, man. You know what I'm saying? And trying to figure it out because I was rapping then too. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to print up CDs. I'm trying to let everybody know I'm about to be IC Jonez. You feel me? Like, that's what it is. But at the end of the day, man, I grew up on Rainbow and Smoke Ranch. You know what I mean? Which is like the bottom of Summerlin, so to speak, but it's still the West Side.
Yeah, I know Rainbow and Smoke Ranch.
It's not the West Side, but it's the West Side.
They got an area over there, man, on like Jones and Smoke Ranch.
Yes.
And it be on the news a lot. And they say it's like one in only.
Yes.
You drive by it and you just look.
Yes. It's horrible.
Horrible. I had a DoorDash over there, bro.
Oh, wow.
I got in and got out like a robbery. I got in and got out.
So the BGs.
Oh, you know the name of it, huh? that's your stomping grounds, huh? Oh, man. You know what I'm talking about?
So the BGs is 3 streets.
That Burger King?
Yes, sir.
Right there. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Oh, that's the other side, too. Yeah. It's the whole, all that. But though, that's where I, you know what I'm saying? Along with the West Side, too. So,
So, what up, Pancho?
Growing up in Vegas for me, I wouldn't change it. You know what I mean? Like I was telling you earlier, I feel like we had the fertile ground to make history here. A lot of us, you know what I mean?
Right.
The first this or the first that, even the first black this, first black that, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, or just create your own path, because it's so many people in competition. You go to Hollywood, bro. It's all kinds of auditions. You got to beat out people and, contracts. You go down to Atlanta, they doing the same thing. You know what I mean? When you're in Vegas, bro, you can create, shout out to Miss Michelle. She created the Las Vegas Black Film Festival.
Yeah.
Before there was none.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about that type of stuff, bro. She made a lane for herself. Went to school, graduated film school, and boom, she's like, I'm gonna do it like this for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then she got sponsored and everything is beautiful.
Boom.
You know what I mean? So that's how I feel. Now, for you, bro, when did you grow up? Like, when did you grow up and say, because you said 25 is when you forgave Pops,
Yeah. So I was 25.
25.
When I was 25.
What transpired?
When I was 25, my daughter. I had my daughter when I was turning 25.
Okay.
And that's when I knew I had to change. I had Angel in 2007.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I knew I had to change.
Yeah.
Because from the time I was, him and Mom split, my older brother hustling, all kind of stuff, East Side Vegas stuff, that stuff affected me. I carried that with me.
Yep.
That's what I knew how to do. I knew how to hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when I was at the radio station, them paying us $7.50 an hour wasn't cutting it.
No.
I interned there 4 months for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. and we had to get the bus money somehow, some way. So we knew how to hustle, and I always knew how to hustle. You know, whether if it was something legal or illegal,
grind it out.
Yeah, man. You know,
That's a fact.
But the grow up part was 25. When I had Angel, it was like, you got to get clean. You got to stop partying. You got to change.
Yeah.
It took about 1.5 to 2 years to really say, God, I need you. 27 years old.
Got it.
That's when I finally cried out to God and got right.
Nice.
That's when I got saved.
That's your but God situation, baby.
Whoa. That's when it got real, and I really stood on it. But I knew this was, when I had Angel, that was the turning point. So it was like, you go 5 or 6 months clean, then you relapse, you know, and then I go another 6 or 7, and I go a year, and then I had a breakdown where I relapsed hard, and then that's what got me to say, I'm done. I need you, God. I need you. I didn't go to no NA meetings. I knew, you know what I'm saying? I knew I had to.
What was the choice? God. You want to speak on the drug of choice?
Oh, blow.
Okay.
That was it.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
Because it's the party life, right?
Party life, a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was it. That was something you get soaked into, man, and you know, I was plugged in, man. I was plugged in and hey, making some moves and doing stupid stuff.
You could have lost it all.
I could have lost it all just by being pulled over on one run.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
One run.
It's a fact.
Or leaving the bar at 4 a.m.
Stumbling.
Driving home. Pulled over.
Swear.
Never got pulled over.
Beautiful.
Man.
When you talk about crying out to God, is that what you recommend people to do, or what do you recommend people to do to get clean?
Yeah. Give it to God. Like, you have to when they say wholeheartedly give something to God, I knew the drug habit I wholeheartedly gave to God.
Yeah.
It's like, God, I need you to help me with this problem.
Yeah.
I don't need you to help me with these women. I love them. I'm just playing, Mo. I love you, Mo. Shout out to my girl, Mo. I'm playing. Those are jokes.
Yeah.
You know, but to real talk, I cried out to God.
Facts.
I cried out. And my mom, man, it was a crazy testimony, man. You got to hear it. I told my boy Dre on his podcast. It's on the YouTube. It's on my YouTube. So if you want to hear my testimony, it's on there.
Why can't you say it now?
Ah, man, you got that much time?
What time is it?
How much time you got,
what
man? 12:55, man. It's
okay, look, check this
kind of a long story, man.
This is how I make a long story short, bro. Police. So basically, cats told on me. I was selling marijuana out my own home, and they told on me because I stopped selling small amounts to them. I didn't want as much traffic.
They told on you?
Yeah, they told the office, right? I was a candy man as well. Hustler, like you said, we got to get it how we get it.
Man.
So I had the sign on my door, candy, energy drinks, whatever, right? And they were like, he ain't just selling candy over there, he sell weed too. And now he don't want to sell to us. He think he, right? So she called me, cussed me out. You feel me? We knew the people. My granny-in-law she was on the executive board. You feel me?
Wow.
So boom, she called me, not my granny, but the front office, right? She's cussing me out.
Yeah.
Take the sign off the door. I'll call CPS if you want to lose your kids.
What?
I'll call the police on you. Like, you need to stop doing what you're doing, right? And take that damn sign off your door, right? I'm being like, so I'm like, damn, man.
Wow.
All right. So I take it off and, I start going to the store instead, all right? I'm like looking out my window and I start seeing unmarked cars in front of my house.
Oh, no.
So now, like.
They told. Crime Stoppers? Yikes.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. So anyway, I go back behind Bread of Life, bro, and I gave my life to God. Like, totally was like, all right, this ain't supposed to be my lifestyle. Like, because I'm not trying to lose my family. I'm not trying to lose my kids. I'm not trying to get my door kicked down. You know what I mean?
The spirit was calling you there.
And that's what happened. You know what I mean? So that's to make a long story short. So how do you make a long story short?
Long story short, I was dibbling and dabbling, even though I was in loss prevention. You know what I mean? I'm 27 years old, making great money, but I'm still gambling and going out. You know what I mean? My barber started going to church. Rick the Barber, crowd pleasers on Decatur and Charleston. He started going. And I used to come in and tell him my little stories, man, and be like, yeah, man, I spent another $500, man. We had a crazy night. I was up for like 2 or 3 nights and whoop-de-whoop. And he's like, man, you need to come to the church. So we had a night when I went out, I broke up with this chick, and I went out with my homegirl. I was going out with her every night. And I had a night where I ended up going out with her, and then I went out with my homeboys, and just I think I benched for a couple of days, dog. I was gone. And I ended up behind by the Palace Station on Rancho. There's these nice houses over there in the cut. I ended up over there in the back of my car. I woke up. Everybody was calling me. Oh man, everybody was calling me. I didn't answer my phone. I finally answered it when I woke up, and it was my boss, the owner of the company. I was working at Triton Security, big security company out
know
here.
Triton.
Yeah, I was working there. I was one of the managers there. And he called me like, hey, get to the office right now. So I go to the office, and I told him I knew what I needed to do. I told him I had a problem and stuff, and he was like, well, come with me to the house, come get cleaned up. And I went to his house, got cleaned up, took a shower, took a nap, woke up at 8. I knew what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? He offered me to live with him. He's like, yo, I got a promotion for you. What you need to get right? And I was just like, I know what I got to do. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm going to do. Went home, because I was at mom's crib. I had this money order in the glove box. She's like, you still got that money order in the glove box? I said, yeah, I still got the money order. It's in my glove box. Yeah. I know what I need to do. Went upstairs, took another shower, cried on my knees, asked God to help me. Help me. Help me. I know I need you. Cried out. So that Monday, I'm getting my hair cut. I told my barber, hey man, I think I'm gonna come to church. He's like, well, come Wednesday. So that Monday, after I got my hair cut, went by, put the money down for this apartment, Sundance Village on Charleston and Rainbow. Told him about it. Then the next day I rested. It was my day off, Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, went to work. I did loss prevention. I got off early, and I told Shane what I wanted to do. So I got off early Wednesday and went to service at 7 p.m. at Potter's House. It was on West Sahara at the time. Potter's House, right by the Lexus dealership. Went there, gave my life to God. Everything the pastor was saying was right to me.
Of course.
He was
It
right.
always is.
Right, sweating.
Spear.
Right there. Right there to me, man. And I gave it to God. And I had my own apartment, and I drove home in my caddy, man, yelling, thankful, tears of joy.
Yes.
Saying I'm clean.
Yes.
I was screaming it out my window. I'm clean. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't going back. I knew I wasn't going back to a lifestyle of hanging out with cats who don't care about me. I wasn't going to go back to the lifestyle of slanging dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to jump back into that.
Amazing.
Doing dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew I wasn't going to do it. And I got clean, man. I got clean. It took some time to stay away from certain people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Of course.
I lost some people in the run, people who, will mess with you when you got your bag right. But when you're doing something for God or doing the right thing, they ain't gonna mess with you.
Do me a favor. Can you pull up Recovery from Rick and Joe, and then Growing Pains as well from Rick and Joe? We're going to get on the Rick and Joe after this thing. You feel me? We're going to go on a break. We just got the Buckeye situation from Bulletheads House.
Hey, Bulletheads House.
You feel me? And we'll be right back after this music, man. You feel me? One love, baby. After Rick and Joe, let's see. I don't think I got any audios over there, but we can go to Skirt from Jay Bussin, and we got one more good one over there. I can't think of another like smooth song that's not hardcore after that, bro. But definitely Rick and Joe, Growing Pains, definitely Recovery, and definitely Skirt. Let's get it. Hot C with IC Jonez, Room Service Radio. Music break, don't go nowhere. Coolio. Man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. For real. Bro, just gave us a beautiful story. Yes, thank God you're a well-to-date guy. Yes, sir.
That's crazy, huh?
Man, tell me about it.
It's a testimony, man.
It's
a testimony, man.
My God.
It's a tough one because I've been through so much, man. I went to not the rehab.